What's up, guys? Excited to have you back as always. Today I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate molten lava cake, or simply a lava cake. Yeah, that's right. This is literally the first episode. I'm going to show you how to make something sweet. Yay! But before we dive right into that, I wanted to share with you some fun facts about this decadent dessert. In 1981, a French chef by the name of Michel Bras, after 2 years of research, wanted to marry two separate desserts, a souffle and a chocolate cake. And what do you get? A chocolate molten lava cake. Yes, that's right. In France, they call it moulu au chocolat. And moulu means soft, hence the molten lava in the chocolate cake. But it wasn't until 1987 when a New York chef popularized the lava cake in the United States. And you guessed it, the rest is history. So now that we all know, let's get to it, shall we?
Gathering all of our ingredients together, we have semi-sweet chocolate chips, unsalted butter, 4 medium-sized to large eggs, sugar, salt, all-purpose flour, and vanilla extract. Here we're just coating the inside of the ramekins with some butter. And to finish off our ramekin preparation here, we are adding some all-purpose flour to the bottom and inside walls of the ramekins. To preheat our oven, we want to turn our settings to bake at 450 degrees. So here, to properly melt our chocolate chips, we want to find a pot, add a few cups of water in, find a clear bowl, set it on top of your pot, ensuring that none of the water actually touches the bottom of your bowl. Once it starts to heat up real nicely, we add our chocolate chips. And then what I've done here is, this is basically a stick of butter, and I've cubed the butter so it melts a little faster, and we just continue to stir, allowing the heat to do most of the job here. And once we get a real nice mix of chocolate and all that butter has melted away, and it looks like this, we are basically done. And that looks fabulous, right? Let's turn off the heat and move on. And now for our egg mixture, we're going to add 2 whole eggs and then 2 egg yolks. Now we're going to add sugar. And this is where you could control the level of sweetness, because this is a rather rich cake. And that right there is salt. Grab your hand mixer, set it on high, and mix away. So after a few minutes of vigorous mixing here, we've added obviously a lot of air, incorporated that into the mixture, and as a result you get this nice lighter colored yellow hue, and it looks a lot more fluffy. And as you see, as we pull up from there, the consistency should look just like that, and right there is just about where we want to be. Now that we've completed both of our separate mixtures, we are now ready to combine them. Here we have just a bit of vanilla extract. Mixing all this by hand will take a few minutes. A lot of that buttery chocolate mix seeps down to the very bottom, and you need that spatula to really dig deep and bring some of that back up to the egg mixture. Once our egg and chocolate mixture looks just like that, we want to drop a bit of all-purpose flour, and of course hand mix this until it all comes together nicely. The ideal tool here, as you see, I'm using a Teflon spatula. It really does do a great job in scraping the sides and the bottom part of your glass bowl and getting as much of anything that might be sticking to the glass bowl and really just bring it into the mixture. And that's looking quite nice. Now that our chocolate lava cake mix is complete, we're adding them to our 4 ramekins. I could have used 3 instead of 4 here, but quite honestly, the portion is perfect for one person. This is a rather rich dessert. Remember that you can control the amount of sugar added to this recipe. Another important bit to this is that traditionally a lava cake is served with ice cream, and preferably, or what you commonly see, is with a vanilla bean or a French vanilla ice cream, and that helps cut through all of that richness in the lava cake. And finally, we set our ramekins on a sheet tray in the middle rack of our preheated 450-degree oven. We're going to bake this for about 10 minutes. And voila, 10 minutes later, and it should look like this. A little firm on the top. There'll be a slight wiggle jiggle to it, just like you would see a souffle. All right, now for a lava cake, we need to remove the cake from the ramekin and onto a plate. There is an easier way to go about this in terms of flipping the actual cake, because that is not how you want to present your lava cake. So after you've removed it from the ramekin, we want to flip it onto its top side. And voila, this is what you want to see. Now we're going to add some confectionery sugar or powdered sugar here, and powdering away. And as you see, there's a pop of green. That is a twig of mint I so happen to have in our fridge. And don't forget, because it's such a rich, such a sweet dessert, we want to add something that will help cut through that richness. And chocolate cake with vanilla ice cream is a match made in heaven. And yes, I'm having a little difficulty here. And if you have strawberries, great. berries. I so happen to have nectarines, and it went well with it. So here we are, guys. That looks fabulous. Gorgeous, right? And here's the final part of this video. Of course, it's the molten chocolate lava in the middle of that delicious cake. Easy, guys. Very straightforward recipe, easy process, not too many ingredients. I hope you try the recipe. And this one here, I couldn't get away from. I've devoured it without any guilt. So worth it. When you do try this, guys, please like. And if you haven't subscribed, do so. And leave a comment. Tell me how you love it. Oh, look at this. I forgot that the camera was still on. I was sidetracked from all that yummy goodness. My back turned from the camera. Just devouring this like a savage. Super good, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. A toot.